Hey friends, it's Emily from Burlap Kitchen, and today we're going to make something really cute with a block of wood and one of our chicken cutouts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stain this block of wood using some Waverly Antique Wax, and then I'm going to go over it with some vintage white paint. Once that is dry, hold on a second here. I'm going to go ahead and paint the back too. I painted, of course, the entire block, front, back, top, bottom. Once that is dry, then we're going to go ahead and sand it with a sanding block, and I'm just going over that until I get that chippy wood look. Now I'm going to take some tape and I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want the lines to go, and just take your time putting your tape on, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint it with some flamenco red, and then I'm going to go ahead and take that off. So I'm going to work my way the entire way across the 2x4 here until I get it to look the way that I want it to look. And I know I told you guys flamenco red, but I actually believe I used Tuscan Red. So I think it was Tuscan Red, not flamenco red. And again, you can see I'm just taping and painting the entire way across the 2x4 here and lifting that tape up. And I tried to get my lines as, even as I could. It turned out really cute though when it was done. Now I'm going to go over one of the chicken cutouts, and I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax and then some navy blue paint. If you're interested in these cutouts, just go ahead and comment crafty. And if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll link everything in the description for you. So I did sand the chicken, and once I got that dried and sanded, I am going over it with this little star stencil. And I am just stenciling on those stars, making sure those are nice and dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that in place, figure out where I want it. Before I glue it down, I decided to add some twine here to the top. So I just glued it to the back, and then I'm just going to wrap it the entire way around a few times, and then I'm going to make a bow with twine. To do that, I just wrapped it around my hand a couple times and then cut off a shorter piece and tied that off in the center. And then you can kind of just trim it down and fluff it however you want it to look. And then I'm going to stick it here in the center of the twine that I wrapped around the board. So once I get that glued in place, I'm going to go ahead and glue my chicken down. And these chickens come in a set of 3, and each chicken is a different size. So then I'm going to glue a rusty star here to the center of my bow. If you're interested in the rusty stars, just go ahead and comment favorites, and the information will be sent directly to your inbox. Next, I went ahead and drilled, my drill bit was too small, so I do need a bigger drill bit, and then I decided just to glue that wick to the center. I did trim it down a bit, and this little firecracker turned out so cute. Let me know what you think and if you plan to give this one a try.